bucks every month. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that's $180 a year. You don't think it's much because it's like, yeah, that's 15 bucks a month. It's not bad. It's $180 a year.
that $180 is a lot.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, you gotta pay 40 bucks to download the game. So it's a paid game where you have to have a paid subscription. So basically, you know what I mean? It's been out for what, 4 years now or so? 3,
Oh
4
wow,
years?
oh yeah, I have to do that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's
4
see,
years.
party. How do I do that so my sound is in your broadcast?
You would go to. Yeah, you go into your. You go into. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you need.
All right, let me
Okay.
start this. God damn it. Watch broadcast. How do I make this full screen?
Full screen. What the?
Oh, X. There we go.
Huh?
All right, so that's you.
This is me running around. You see me?
And who are those plebs? Is that just NPCs that follow you?
These are my pawns. Remember I said you basically have teammates that you can get from the rift and all that fun stuff. This is
now,
my main pawn.
If I have a pawn from your account, right?
Yes.
Is it the level you made it?
It's the level that it's currently at. If you were to get Arya right now, my main pawn Arya right now, she would be level 175.
Okay, so I could start off my game at level 1 and have Arya join me at 175, and she'd just be like fucking OP as hell.
Yeah. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that magic right there. That 2,498.
I don't see it. Go back.
Right. You see the I'm on primary.
2,498. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is that like your mana pool or is that your magic damage?
That's your damage. That's your damage threshold.
I'm surprised she's not a redhead.
She is, but she's got that cute hat on. At least I think.
Okay.
I think no, Obi's the redhead. Arya has black hair. But yeah, this is my main pawn Arya. She's rocking that in-game armor and looks cute as fuck. Look at that cuteness. So good. You need to Roby
like
in her cute little witch hat.
It looks like it has Dark Souls set up.
So,
yeah, Dark Souls. No, wait.
No, Dark Souls is R1, R2, and all that fun stuff.
I mean the cinema look.
Yeah. Let's see. I know you like the magics, right? You like the magics and all that.
Yeah, the mages.
All right. What is it? I'll show you some gameplay as a fighter real quick, and then I'll switch over to a sorcerer so you can check out the sorcerer. And then I might I don't think I have any bows or anything, so can't really show.
No archers.
That stuff. I can probably show an archer. Okay. Okay. So for a fighter, I'll show you some of the.
Is there a cleric class like heals in that?
Cleric. The Mystic Knight.
Mystic. I know it'd be hard as heals only, but.
No, the only class that can heal is the Mage, which is the standard magic class.
Yeah.
It can heal, but holy weapons can heal you as well. Holy weapons have a chance to heal every time they hit something, and they heal you for about 11 or 12 hit points.
Not bad.
So, also there's armor in the game that makes you heal. This armor that I have on right now, it gives me health back. It gives me health back whenever I take damage and all that fun stuff. Same thing with Arya. Her armor gives her health back and all that fun stuff. So, okay. So for the fighter, what is the best thing I can fight as a fighter to give you the full experience? I know. Let's go slay a dragon. Where is the cutest dragon in all the land?
Let's go kill the cutest dragon.
kind of distinction. I think that's Bloodwater Beach. I believe that'd be Waterbarrow Beach. Okay, question. What kind of dragon do you want to kill? Do you want a drake, a wyvern, or a worm? Worms use a lot of magic. Wyverns fly a lot, and drakes fucking hit like a truck.
What's the worms do?
The worms cast magic.
Worm? Alright, try that one.
The worm? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me, Postonia. What? Yes, that is the Water God's altar.
You were off those? That was sucked.
Now, the thing is, though, the fast travel system in this game, you might be frustrated at first because you have to run everywhere. You can't just fast travel right off the get-go. Only way that you can fast travel, they'll give you an item called an Eternal Fairy Stone. That's basically your key to fast travel. You get that, and any place there's a port crystal, you can travel there via the Eternal Fairy Stone. So they give you that for just having the game, because back in the original Dragon's Dogma, you had to buy fairy stones, and they were only one use, and they were expensive as fuck, and nobody had any. So
probably.
So in order to fast travel, you gotta find these things called port crystals, which you see on the ground right now.
Okay.
And you place them at the spots where you most likely travel to.
Oh, okay.
So basically, if you want to have a place where you're fast travel a lot, you want to basically put a port crystal there, so that way you don't have to keep running back and forth. You can just use your Eternal Fairy Stone, get there in an instant. So, but your first playthrough, you're gonna be running around everywhere until you set up the port crystal grid, basically. And you can only have 10 of them down on the ground at a time, but you only get 5 per playthrough. So, and you can buy them, but they're about 200,000 gold per port crystal, so they're kind of expensive early game and mid game. So, but yeah, that's the fast travel system in this game. Also, there's a night and day system. Night is pitch black. You see this?
Yeah, it seems pretty dark looking.
Yeah, this is what night normally looks like. It's pitch black. You can't really see. Day and night in this game lasts 48 minutes. A day in this game is 48 real minutes. Every hour is 2 minutes, and 2 minutes in game is an hour, and it does do follow a clock. So you're gonna have 24 minutes of light and 24 minutes of darkness. So that's why you want a lamp. It's a
that's crazy.
It's a consumable item. I have normal lamps aren't this bright. I'm using an elite lamp that I got from an in-game novelty. They're not normally this bright. They're a little less bright, but you need regardless, you need a lamp. Your lamp runs out of fuel, but
you can't see.
Yeah, your lamp can run out of fuel. Like lamp fuel only lasts for 40 in-game minutes. So your lamp can kind of.
So you will have 8. What is it? 8 or 2? 48 or 42?
You have 48 minutes in a day. Lantern oil runs out after 40 in-game minutes. Yes. So you always want to carry around a flask of oil.
That does give you a little standstill time, eh?
Yeah. So you want to get that. I always carry around a flask of oil. So, and basically you just when you start running out of oil, it goes away. You just go to combined or add oil, and you can use the oil, put it in the lantern, and it'll refill it completely, and you have another 40 minutes of lantern light. So, you do need a lantern in this game. Don't push off on it. Use it. Give your pawn one. Give your support pawns one. Because yours can run out of oil, but theirs can't. Theirs is infinite. So if they have it on, you never have to worry about just in case you forget your oil or whatever and it runs out. If your pawns have one, see how Arya instantly put it on as soon as she got in here. That's the thing.
Nice that they won't run out of it if the pawn has it.
Yeah. I hate that. I'll take this though. So. Alright. Oh, bad.
What'd you do?
I almost ran into the water. I forgot I didn't open up the water guard filter, so I need to get the lever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I almost ran off the handy dandy. I gotta get the lever.
Sorry, the picture wasn't there when you said ooh bad.
Yeah, there's like almost a 30-second delay. Goddamn bat!
Yeah, like I'm just hearing you say things that, yeah. Like I just seen you kill that, knock that monster down, and it just fucking went up in crystals. Oh nice. So they'll pick their own shit to attack the way, like they're not just going to exactly follow your lead for your attack.
There is a D-pad. It says go, come, and help. Depending on what command you give, they'll use skills to process that. So if you say help and you're using a mage, they'll use curative spells and all that fun stuff. Or if you say go, they'll use offensive magic. If you say come, they'll come towards you. So come's mainly used in a retreat stance. You're retreating, running for your life. That's normally when you're using come. Another thing with the pawns is the inclinations. Pawns have different inclinations that sets up their AI. Basically, they perform basically how you tell them to through inclinations. Like a guardian will stay around you, they'll protect you, they'll pump at you. A challenger will go after the little people that are using range and magic. A mitigator will go after the weakest foe first. A scather will run in head first and attack the biggest, strongest enemy in the area. A utilitarian will use basic tactics, basically the tactics that are best used against said enemy. And the medicant is basically like that. It's a medic. They'll more inclined to stay back, chill, heal the party, and not be in the fray too much. Mainly just opportunists, if you will. Like they're opportune, and they heal a lot.
Yeah.
So another. Oh god. Also, you can't swim in this game. There's a sea monster called a brine that eats you.
Uh-huh.
As you will see in
Oh god, okay, that's why you said oh god.
Yeah. You didn't do the... Normally, if you approach a ledge, they'll normally do... Go first one. Yeah, but normally the... Normally when you go near a ledge or whatever, they'll do like a little jerk so that you don't run off. But he didn't do it that time.
Okay, yeah. Like a little bit of a warning.
Yeah, like a warning. Oof.
Oh, you almost did it again, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm bad. Is the dragon in here? I don't care about fighting the plebes. Hey, wormy!
Strange trick of fate to meet a fellow path.
I don't want in that.
So be it.
Rough rain chamber. Oh, there it is.
To become in Dragon.
Oh no. Don't stand in the ooze.
No. I don't want to be in that. No, that red circle thing that he's putting, that he keeps putting down. That red circle that he keeps putting up on it. It's called an equax. Kind of like that. It's an insta-kill spell. If you're in that thing when it completes its circle, you'll die instantly.
Nice. Okay, so each bar is a bubble. God. So it has like 10 full bars of health.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking just working it over. Cut its fucking head off.
Nope. He's... Oh, fuck, he shielded. He healed my shit. getting your handy dandy sealed is one of the worst habilitations in this game, especially if you're a magic caster, because you can't use your abilities.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in which that is the driving force of a caster is their abilities. The common attack from the stabs and our stabs are kind of shit. So, no, do not think you can do that as easily as I did at low level. This fight will take you 2 hours. I have endgame gear. This fight would literally take you about an hour.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the caster won't be much easier either.
Okay, I can get out of this. Go back to Grand Storm. Okay, I'll show you the.
Is there a penalty for falling off the edge and dying kind of stuff?
No, there's no penalty. It's just if you fall into water, it's gonna be like, it's gonna swallow you up and then put you in some place, and then your pawns are gonna tell you, "Master, you're back." No, bitch, I just got eaten by a sea monster. So they're one of those. Okay. Yeah, these are offline pawns because I was farming. Alright. I'll show you the some of the sorcerer play.
Now, if say like I made a pawn and you played with him, do I get experience for it when I get back online?
They will get knowledge. They'll get beastry knowledge, area knowledge, quest knowledge, and you'll get rift crystals, which are the endgame currency basically. The more that your pawns use, the more rift crystals you get. You're able to purify cursed gear on Bitter Black Isle. You can hire more higher level pawns. If you're not friends with a person, you can hire higher level pawns using rift crystals, and they're used for purification of Bitter Black Isle gear. All Bitter Black Isle weapons, armor, and all that fun shit are shrouded by a curse. So you have to use rift crystals to break the curse so you can get the gear, and it's also used to upgrade gear past Dragon Forge.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about. Dragon Forge is basically it's the upgrade path. You have 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and then you have Dragon Forge, and then you have Dragon Forge, and then you have Silver Forge, and then you have Gold Forge. Okay, so you look at my this is what I'm talking about. They'll gain quest knowledge, the area knowledge, and then like beastry knowledge, foe knowledge. The higher their knowledge of them, the more adept they are at using
I see
they
what you're
are
saying.
at fighting said thing. So the higher the knowledge, the better. You can also see their inclination from the screen. You go to profile, it shows you what they are. The name, the height, the weight, all the fun stuff, the inclination. My primary is Challenger and Utilitarian. Utilitarian because I make her use spells that are adequate for that scenario if she knows what they are. EX Eliminators are weak to ice, she'll use ice spells. The Dragon is weak to holy, she'll use holy spells. Challenger, like I said, Challenger goes after the range foes first, so when we go into a fight, I'm going to head in balls deep into the big ass enemy, and then she's going to attack the weaker enemies that are around the sides, basically the peanut gallery. So that's her first thing she's going to do, is take on them, and then after she takes on them, she's going to help me with the boss while I keep the boss busy, basically. So that's how I have her set up. This is her thing, mages and sorcerers can have up to 6 spells equipped. So that's always nice to have. And then there's her primary stats and all that fun stuff, her general, how much experience she needs, how much her HP is in total, stamina total, all that fun stuff. You buy skills and change vocations in this game via discipline. You see that discipline at the bottom there, I have about 185,000 with some change. Yeah. That's for her personally. No, I can't use that to level up my stuff. It's only for her stuff to unlock no skills and all that fun stuff for her. So that's basically your currency to get your skills and equipment and all that fun stuff. You can see I have barely any because I'm still unlocking shit. Alright.
Jack.
Sorry about that. Okay.
What level is this character?
This character? Mine, I think I'm 177 right now. And Arya's 175. On my other account, Obi and my main character are max level. Once you hit level 200, you'll get 2 zeros, the infinity symbol. Basically saying you can't level up no more. You're as strong as you're gonna get. Okay, let me change some equipment real quick.
Put some pants on, you fucking homo.
Why are you looking?
Just window shopping.
Just window shop.
Jeez, sorry.
Okay.
What will it be today?
Pause. Put all my stuff away. Because there's a weight system in this game too. You see it over there to the left.
So,
Your movement
bought
speed.
my son a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cracked and finally got that Grand Theft Auto 5 because he wants to play that.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I got him 7 Days to Die because I heard it went on sale today on the PlayStation Store. And we have a family account, so I just have to put the money on my account and he can take money off of it.
That's nice.
What will it be today?
Because you control everything he does from my account, like what he can play, what he can watch, if he can go on the internet.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I have enough handy dandy to get all the fun stuff. Let's see.
You have 24,000. Oh wait, that's discipline. Is that money you're trying to spend right now?
This, it's
okay.
the discipline to buy the skills.
I thought you were at a vendor, sorry.
No, that's discipline to buy the skills and all that fun stuff. Here, I'll show you. There we go.
Like I was watching, but I keep looking away every now and then.
What will it be today?
No, you're fine.
Have your pick.
Okay.
So primary and secondary. How do you go from primary to secondary? Is it like
Okay,
holding down
primary
L1
is
and
R1. Secondary is L2. So you hold those
that'd be
in and you
annoying.
cast your handy dandies. So with a fighter, your sword is R1 and your shield
What's
is
up, pumpkin?
L2, L1. So,
Oh, you're trader? Oh, you were up on the fucking pallet beside it?
where do I want to go? What do I want to fight to show off the sorcerer's capabilities?
Do you get bored of the game though? Like, I know the game's fun, but when you get so high in that, like, do you get bored of it a bit?
I have never got bored of this game. I've never gotten bored of this game. I can play this game every day, all day, every day, and not feel bored with it. There's just so much to do. Not like in game so much to do, but there's just so many cool ass ways you can fight the enemies, especially the boss creatures. There's just so many ways to do it, and it's just craziness. Like you ever kill a fucking? I killed a griffin using bare fists. Took fucking 5 hours, literally 5 hours, but I did it. So there's so much ridiculousness you can do in this game. I never got bored of it. Okay, that's a Gore Chimera. That's a Wyvern. There's possibly a Griffin there, but normally it doesn't spawn. It's a very rare spawn. Water Guns, Altar, Devilfire Grove. No, let's go beat up a Drake. Yeah, let's go beat up a Drake. Let's go slay another dragon. Now, what I'm gonna say is, the spells in this game, they're over the top. They hurt a lot depending on your magic and all that fun stuff, but they also, I mean, they also can be very underwhelming depending on the enemy's resistances and all that fun stuff. And they take a long time to cast. If you're using the high versions, like you see, I have on my left hand side, I have a high calming stone. So basically, that's the cast time for the tier 1 version, and then this is the cast time for the tier 2 version.
So that's tier 1?
Yeah, the first line is tier 1, the second line is tier 2, and if you have a ring that brings out the grand version,
you just hurt your characters?
No, that's damage from the worm
no,
fight.
like friendly fire, nothing where you can actually hurt each other?
There's no friendly fire in this game, no.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's no friendly fire. They have collision. You can run into them. They can block you from trying to get away. They've done that to me on
like
a couple occasions.
Run through each other.
Yeah, but you don't run through each other. They have collision when you run into them, but you can't damage them. Now, if there's another person's pawn walking around the roads while you're out adventuring or whatever, because other people's pawns walk along the roads too. So you can talk to them, hire them from the road, and all that fun stuff. Those pawns outside, you can kill if you feel like being a dick. You can pick them up, throw them over a cliff, beat the shit out of them, and they won't do anything because they're pawns. So
what happens when they come back?
The pawns?
Yeah, like when someone logs back in. Do you know their pawn's been murdered?
No. Nope, they don't know anything about it. It's just something in the game for funsies. I'm not too sure. I do know though is the pawns that you have in your party, if they die in your party and you don't rescue them, or you can't rescue them in time, they get knocked off a ledge and they fall into water, or they fall into a thing. Because if they fall into water, they instantly die.
Which way? Away from Central City.
Are you alive? You are alive. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hi, Mark.
There's the dragon. I just seen it now. How many dots does it have?
The dragons, I think they have 10. Looks like they have 10.
So can you hold that down and charge it even longer?
If I have the grand version, then yes. If I have the high version...
You can't just hold it down and just let that damage build up?
No, you can't. Once it hits its peak, that's its peak. I'm not going to be able to use a high maelstrom. It takes too long to yoke up, but I'll be able to use the tier 1. You kidding me?
What happened?
I charged up the maelstrom. He used a breath attack. I was nowhere near him, and somehow it still canceled the attack. You'll see it here in a second.
Oh, so it fucking... Oh yeah, they're all down back there.
That's the thing that sucks about dragons in this game. They have an insta-kill on pawns. Another thing though is sorcerers are actually very dependent on their pawns as well.
Yeah, because they gotta be, they have to play the tank role. Because if you get hit, you're not gonna be casting anything. So was that pawn just knocked down or dead?
They're knocked unconscious. That breath attack knocks them unconscious. Basically dead. but it knocks them unconscious. Whenever they're down like that, you just run over to them and press circle, and it picks them back up, and they have about half health when they come back.
Not bad.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you some of the handy dandies, the spells you didn't get to see. I'll show you them their full version. Okay, so this is Sesam, or Sesium, somewhere along there. I can't English. This is the holy attack. Now there are, because I'm casual, there is a ring and a ability, an augment that can diminish the time, both by 10%. So there are ways to make the spells cast faster. I'm just not using them right now. And also, spells take a massive amount of stamina to use. They take
How
a
long
massive.
does it take your stamina to get back?
It can take a while depending on how much stamina you have, because your bar doesn't increase when you get more stamina or whatever. It stays the same. It's just it ticks down a lot slower. So I have about 3,000 stamina.
Well, that looks cool.
That's the high maelstrom, basically the bread and butter of the sorcerer. Summon a giant as tornado. That's the dark spell. It does dark damage. This is high bolide. Basically, it summons meteors. You can see I'm coming from the sky.
Okay, yeah, I see him there.
So. Alright. Let me go back to Grand Storm real quick. I'll switch out to the other major spells, and you can see them. Because they're still Fulmination, Necromancy, Equivalency, and all that fun stuff. Also, hi, second viewer, or is that your wife?
Have your pick. In you line.
What's that?
I said, hi, second viewer. There's 2 people in here. Or is that your,
Nope,
is that
wife does not view me unless it's Mike.
Ah. Alright, so here's just seal. I don't have the high versions of these because I don't have the discipline to get them.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come on.
Okay, so these are some of the others. The first one, this one comes with the sorcerer. It's called Miasma. Basically, it's a poison pool. You summon a fog of poison, and it also does damage. This is Fulmination. It's your electric spell. Basically, you go Super Saiyan. And it feeds off your stamina. It creates and remember what I said about beating up pawns and killing them?
Oh, is that a random pawn?
That's a random pawn. That's not my party, so I can basically kill it if I want to.
Okay, so it just slowly drains your
It's
stamina?
It's infinite, and it slowly drains your stamina, but you see my allies around me, they got that little electric hue around them.
So they get it too?
Yeah.
Not as big, but they get a boost?
They get a boost that when enemies attack them and stuff, they can get stunned. And basically, if you want to go full like support, you can do this. It'll feed into your pawns and give them a massive damage bonus whenever they get hit and all that fun stuff. It's basically a support spell for your pawns, but it's very useful. Very useful. Okay, this is the ice handy dandy Gisil. Basically, you get a giant frozen penis.
Okay. I'm trying to subscribe to your channel,
You
but
all right,
it took me
Master?
out. Oh, I seen the big semen shot.
Mm-hmm. So that's just still that's the ice handy dandy. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't have near enough discipline to get the last two spokes to show you. Sorry. So, but yeah, that's some sorcerer play.
What will it be today?
It's not
Have your pick.
too bad, just not my
Pretty
cup of
cool.
tea. It's not too bad, but it's just not my cup of tea. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't even got Strider. I haven't even bought Strider. Do I have I have Assassin. Assassin plays kind of like Strider. And I also have Ranger. But Ranger doesn't play like Strider. Ranger is a long bow, where Strider's a short bow. No, I'll go with Assassin, just because Ranger is basically just you have a giant bow and you shoot people. Learn skills. While the Assassin has the ability to use sword, dagger, shield, and bow skills. So it's real fun.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
So let's grab up and this is Ascalon, the sword I was talking about that you get from the Ur Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ascalon. That's the
that one there?
yeah, the it has a permanent holy enchantment.
See, this is how an MMORPG should look. You should be using like each fucking specific piece of gear. Fucking. You should be able to like do this in town.
What will it be today?
Go to like your squire, whoever who has your gear. Do this, then go group up with your fucking team, meet somewhere, and fucking head off for an adventure.
What will it be today?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I gotta get a cigarette in me. I'm like falling asleep here. I passed out twice.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't. I'm trying to stay up a little bit more. Like I thought I was on day shift mode because I stayed up when I got back, and I kind of had a normal sleep schedule for my first day.
Mm-hmm.
And every single day I've had like a 6-hour nap at like fucking 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night until like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Hmm. There we go. There's some.
Like even today I fell asleep for an hour by accident or two.
Mm.
I was trying to get a hold of Mike to play 7 Days to Die with me and Jackie. I had to go get her a new headset today.
Oh yeah.
Well, she broke hers and we gave it to Coyote.
Mm-hmm.
Because his was starting to go too, so we figured, well, let's get her a new one. We'll give hers to Coyote because it works fine. It's just taped.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, an excuse to get one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
How is it out there right now? You guys get snow out there?
We got some snow. In total, we've had about
I think where I was out working, we got a foot of snow a week out there.
Oh wow.
Like it didn't stay around. Like it wasn't just like boom, 3 feet. Like it was pretty much flurries almost every night.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what do I wanna fight to show off the old bow class? Let's go. I slayed a worm. I slayed a drake. Let's go just to make it complete. Let's go slay a wyvern. Just to
Did
make
you
it,
hear,
just to make it complete.
Skyrim's on virtual reality now?
Yeah, I heard it, and I heard it's going to Wii.
The Wii might be good.
Yep. I heard it's going to VR and supposed to be going to Wii.
I wonder what PlayStation's going to try to do next, or Xbox, for their next system, their next console, their next upgrade.
I'm not too sure. Didn't they just come out with like the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro?
Yeah, but that's just like a bigger drive, isn't it?
Yeah. I just got riled up by a fucking bird.
I missed it. I'm outside.
You're fine.
Happy Thanksgiving. That's today for you guys, right?
Yep, today's Thanksgiving in the old America.
What do you and Fish do? Anything special or no?
Nah, we just had food with the family. Had food. I'm just gonna run. Because I haven't done that, and I didn't bring blast arrows. Blast arrows are basically, they're explosive arrows. You shoot, they go boom, make big boom, do shit ton damage. Metric fuck ton damage. Alright. Bound.
You okay? What's wrong? No. Alright, I'm here. The arrow shots are quick.
Yeah, on short bows they are. Long bows,
Oh,
like
nice.
for the long
Nice
for the range.
shot.
Yeah. That skill that I use, full bend, it if you hit a dragon in the head with it, it'll automatically ground it.
Oh, okay, so you're rogue, right? You can do both. Arrow
I'm
and
using
sword?
yeah, I'm using assassin, but I'm using daggers right now.
Okay, so you ground it, you run up, you do your combo and get out of there.
And the dagger classes, all daggerist classes, when you have daggers equipped, they can have a double jump, and they can have a roll dodge. They're the only classes that have those.
Now, I'm assuming the bar above your stamina is your health.
That is my health, yes.
Okay.
Now, the thing with dragons in this game is, they can only die by you. No matter how much damage your pawns do to him or whatever, how much he has no health. I need to get one
Glowing
shot.
in the background to your right.
I need to get one shot on his heart, and he'll die. And
Fuck.
also, the dragons talk in this game. They speak a
That's cool.
most of them speak a like a dragon language, like dragon language. But
What's that
there
glowing back there?
are
Is that the chest?
there are a few of them that will speak English. They actually speak English. So they're very rare, but they're in the game kind of like a cookie, kind of like an Easter egg. Find the English talking dragon. This back here is a port crystal. Like how I said, you can find them in the game. There's one in this area, and there's actually a metric fuck ton of gold too. This is normally the spot where you would fight a griffin, but since I'm in post game, EX post dragon, which is basically the end game area. It's post game. That's why the sky's all dark and fucking eerie as shit. It's not sunny and lovely. But the thing is though, in pre-dragon or pre-game, there's no there's only like one dragon, but in post-game there's a shit ton of dragons. So there's all that fun stuff. So, but the assassin's very versatile. You got the short bow that you can use to fire. You got some threefold, it shoots 3 arrows at once, and you got like pentide It shoots 5 arrows along a wide berth to take down flying enemies faster, or to hit multiple areas on a boss or whatever. And then you got
okay, cool, yeah.
And then you got your full bend, which turns into mighty bend. This is your knockback. You hit an enemy with this, they're gonna go flying back. Like you saw, it can take down a dragon in one hit to a head. It can even.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to buy like 500 arrows and you have 500 arrows on you.
No, you have infinite arrows, but you do have to pay
Okay.
and carry specialty arrows like blast arrows, oil arrows, poison arrows, petrifying arrows, silencing arrows, all that. You have to buy them. You have to carry them on your person. They take up weight. So if you have a shit ton of arrows on you, it's gonna weigh you down. And as you see with the weight handy dandy, it goes from very light to average to heavy to very heavy and to overcumbered. And once you're overcumbered, you can't hold anything. But the heavier you are, the slower you run. So the slower you run, the slower you walk, and the slower that you like react. So that's the daggers class. I don't have this one upgraded too much, and I don't have the strider upgraded at all. But if you're going for a daggers class, I would say go for a strider, just because the strider has a very good kit on her, and not only that, she has very even stat gains. Like for every level, you get 25 HP, 25 stamina, 3 attack, 3 defense, 3 magic attack, and 2 magic defense. So she's
Alright,
very...
dude, I'm sorry. I'm beat. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I gotta let you go.
Alright.
This game looks fucking amazing, though. I don't know what they could do to make it online, because it looks pretty complicated.
They already made it online. DDO came out.
Multiplayer, I mean.
Multiplayer? DDO is multiplayer. Like, instead of pawns, you can have people in your party.
Yeah. It just looks like it'd be hard, though. Like, you'd be joining people, and open world seems like it'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would be completely nuts. I'd fucking buy it in a heartbeat if they brought it over to the US. But yeah. So you saw some of it, you saw all of that. I have that playthrough, that low level playthrough on Bitter Black Isle, if you want to check that out too, to see some of the low level craziness that goes on, because right now I'm yoke as shit. But yeah.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I can't even see who's in here with you.
Nah, I'm not being random. I was streaming earlier this afternoon. I had like 10 people in my stream.
Yeah, I think about when I get Mike on here, I want to do a stream for
7 days a day.
7 Days to Die. That's what I was going to see, if you could get the game and get Mike on here, maybe stream a fucking game tomorrow. That's why Mike said that he didn't even know if he was going to like it, because he's not a big fan of Minecraft.
Yeah.
But he said he played it for a bit and he liked it. He's like, it's not bad. It seems like he mentioned about going to try to talk to you about getting it, just because, you know, you bring joy to it, you bring fun to the game.
Bring fun to the game by yelling, screaming, saying it's trash, and then fucking raging.
It's always fun when you log in and you're getting attacked right away. Where you log in, you start walking around, all of a sudden there's a bear attacking you and you're like, fuck me. Or
yeah.
my case, I log in and I go somewhere to try and get something, and then I turn around and run away, and I land on a fucking landmine and blow myself up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm out. Enjoy your game. It looks fucking amazing, dude.
It is.
Yeah, I might have to think about getting it. It seems like a pretty good RPG game.
Yes, it's really good. I highly recommend it.
Alright, I'm going to maybe play an hour on The Last of Us and then head to bed. I gotta pick up Coyote for a thing tomorrow and drop the wife off at her physiotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, peace, buddy.
Alright, have a good one, man.
Yeah, thanks for showing me.
Yep, no problem.
Have your pick. Any or will it be?
Hey, Dark Bishop, what's up, man? Okay.
What will
Everybody's
it be
good.
today? Have your pick. Come
I
again
wanted to show him the Ur Dragon, but sleep calls. Okay, okay. Alright. Sorry for you two chilling in here. I was just showing my buddies some gameplay. I'm stopping the stream. But thanks for coming by and saying hello.